If everyone knew what I'm about to expose about the healthcare industry, it would crash the internet. Hi, I'm Coach Kabi, and on this channel, we talk about how to achieve freedom through health and wealth. You see, the sad reality is that we've been lied to about health since we were born for the benefit of others. So to understand how you and I have been lied to about health since childhood, let's take a look first at this graph. As you see, the United States spends the most amount of money on health care than any other country in the world. Yet our life expectancy is the lowest. In fact, we're number 1 in diabetes, number 2 in Alzheimer's, number 5 in cancer, and number 6 in cardiovascular disease. So if we spend all of this money on healthcare, yet have the sickest population, then where is all that money going? Well, the multi-billion-dollar bank Goldman Sachs asks, is curing patients a sustainable business model? And guess what the answer was? Of course not. Because imagine this, if all patients started to be cured, then there wouldn't be money in the pockets of the healthcare industry. So you can kind of figure out where I'm going here. Money is spent on the complete opposite, which is to make you unhealthier by eating their processed foods or by getting us to take all the pharmaceutical drugs that our pill pushers, our doctor prescribes to us. Now, to drive home the point, let's take a look at this statistic as well. This graph, we can see that 90% of all diseases that kill us or lower our quality of life are preventable lifestyle related diseases. So now you might think that people just need to improve their lifestyle to prevent these diseases from happening. And that's partially true. But it's actually not that simple, because if we all became radically healthy, then the healthcare industry would lose a ton of money. And that's also why people don't learn in school, and not even in medical school, what I'm teaching. I, like most others, have pieced this together by myself over the years, through trial and error, through self-study, through formal study as well. So what are you supposed to do to become healthier if the healthcare industry is trying to prevent you from it? Well, I've put together a 3-step process that I use to improve my overall health being. Step 1, we have to detox and remove the things that are causing harm in the body and around the body. Inside the body, we're talking about resetting the entire system to reclaim energy, performance, and, believe it or not, aesthetics. And on the outside of the body, let's look at it from the perspective of a house. When you're in the bathroom, think about things like what you're putting on your skin, what you're brushing your teeth with, the different colognes, the different makeups, what you're putting in your hair, and even the water coming out of the shower. When you're in the kitchen, think of the products that you use to cook, the products that you use to clean under the kitchen sink, and all of those things. When you're cleaning, think about laundry detergent and the different things that you're using. All those things can be made of toxic agents that are causing harm, and that's just to name a few. So once we've detoxed and removed the things that are causing harm, we're also repairing at the cellular level. And the thing that's really fascinating about the human body is that once we've removed these toxic agents, we don't just initiate the automatic repair mechanisms, but we also reestablish the brain-gut connection, which tells us what we should be doing to improve our health. If we learn how to read the signs of our own body. So what are those signs that I'm talking about? Well, looking at what is our eyes telling us, looking at the skin and seeing the different conditions of the internal organs as a result of what we're putting in our body and the agents around us. Looking at the teeth, looking at the quality of your nails, looking at your tongue. If you're familiar with traditional Chinese medicine, and I'm a student of traditional Chinese medicine, you know that the tongue tells us a lot about the internal conditions of the body. So our eyes, our tongue, our skin, our teeth, our nails, all these things give us information we need to figure out how to improve our health overall. Step 3. Now, once we've reestablished the brain-gut connection, we then establish a sustainable system that helps create a resilient system as a whole, because we not only need the body to remove the toxins, but also to build up resilience for the toxins that we can't remove. And to do that, we first have to be aware of the pyramid of health, which shows that energy is the fundamental base upon which our life is built. Secondly, we also need to become our own doctors and scientists. Now, I don't mean you have to go to medical school, but because you're the only one who can pay the best attention to what's happening in your body, you should be aware of what these signs mean and what is going on. And thirdly, we have to go by the guidelines, not specific fad diets that pop up every few months. So here are the 12 guidelines to create a resilient system. Number one, we want to eat high quality foods free of pesticides, insecticides, fungicides, herbicides, all sides. Number two, we want to eat local and in season. Let's trust that there is some intelligence for the centuries of divine knowledge around us, that things that pop up at a particular time perhaps are good for us at that time. Number three, we want to apply fire, meaning cook responsibly, as there's a big difference in how food functions in the body when cooked and when raw. And certain foods should be cooked appropriately while others should be eaten raw. Number four, we want to apply proper fermentation techniques to foods, and it is a cheat code for gut health. Number five, we want to eat foods that are ready, meaning at their peak freshness. Number six, we want to, when it comes to nuts, grains, seeds, legumes, they must be properly prepared. Otherwise, we'll have issues with them digesting in our gut. Number seven, we want minimal processing of foods, only those that are necessary to allow the food to properly pass through the body and to give us the highest level of nutrients. Number eight, we want high quality salt. Salt's very important for the body, but now a lot of our salt's full of microplastics and things of that nature. We want high quality salt, just like all the others. Number nine, we want to practice mindful eating. We know that digestion starts in the mouth. So properly eating or practicing mindful eating goes a long way, again, to give us the highest level of nutrients and digestibility and bioavailable nutrients in our body. And there's a reason why a lot of cultures pray over their food, and I'll leave that up to you. Number 10, we want to learn, what did your specific ancestors do and how did it work for them? Our ancestors are not stupid. They figured out a few things for us that we can learn from and pull from, and aligns. And since we come from them, it aligns with us still today. And number 11, timing, order, and combinations of food really matter. So pay attention to that. And then finally, the system, the entire system needs regular breaks, just like a car or just like a machine will need regular break and regular cleaning. So if you find any of this information in this video valuable, then make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and check the descriptions for some free gifts. And remember to cut the noise and focus. Follow one course until successful. See you next time.